せーの。What's up, amazing people? This is Yasasa Radio by Akane Minami. In this radio, we're going to talk about random topics in Okinawan, Japanese, and English.
はいたーい。
はいたい。
ぐすよちゅうがなびら、いやささレディオぬ、あかねとみなみやいびん、うぬレディオでぐす4回、イェイごとうちなぐちさに、いっぺうむさら話、続けやんでち、うむとおいびん。You try to understand.
Barbara. I'm like, what? Hi.
We introduce us
I know.
in
I'm
Okinawa.
Barbara.
じゃあ
Like, what do we say?
But first, let me introduce them. Okay. So, Barbara Tola, force in the worlds of creativity, events, and marketing. With a multi-faced background spanning entertainment and hospitality, Barbara brings a unique blend of artistic vision and strategic planning to every project she touches. As an experienced event planner, marketer, and promoter, she has helped shape memorable experiences and successful campaigns across diverse industries. Tune in as we dive into her journey insights and the magic she brings to the table. Then next, Giselle, with a heart full of love and a mission guiding others towards healing, Giselle Rabello has been transforming lives through Reiki healing since 2011. As a licensed Reiki master teacher in training with the International Center for Reiki Training, a spiritual counselor and meditation teacher, Giselle combines years of expertise with a deep passion for personal and spiritual growth. As the founder of Upsoul Center for Holistic Health and Wellness in New York City, she has created the Sanctuary for Holistic Healing, offering access to top practitioners and diverse modalities. Known for her grounded, nurturing approach, Giselle empowers clients to create clarity and balance to manifest authentic and fully present lives. はい、日本語。
はい、
で
Next Japanese.
Next Japanese. Okay. バーバラ・トーラさん、奥野。
はい、バーバラトーラさん。
ニューヨークでイベントプランナー、マーケター、プロモーターで活躍してます。で、私が行ってた、ニューヨーク州立ファッション工科大学、ファッションインスティテューオブテクノロジーで、一緒に学校に通ってた友達です。And ジゼル・ラベロさんは、バーバラの幼なじみ。で、2021年からレイキヒーリングをスタートしたレイキティーチャー、スピリチュアルカウンセラー、瞑想の指導者です。で、今日こっちでレコーディングしてるスタジオが Upsoul Center for Holistic Health and Wellness っていうプレイスで、ここのオーナーさんです。
はい。
はい。
Thank you for coming.
So beautiful.
Sorry, it took long. Thank you for coming. And long time no see. Yeah. It's been like more than 10 years, right?
Wow, 10 years? Yeah. And I followed her, and that's why I was like, I would always talk about you. I'm like, oh, you know, she's that world you live in. It's so looking into it, and now everybody's getting more into the culture of Japan.
Yeah.
Like I feel like now everything is integrating. I mean, even you doing Reiki, like that was something different.
It originated
that's
from
very
Japan, so
Started from a different background, but then here in New York, this is so diverse that you have that opportunity to meet people, different countries, and languages and
True.
cultures. So it's one of the good things about being here and living here.
Sure.
Like when I was in New York, I met many friends, but they were from like all around the world. So they already went back to their countries, but you are like one of a rare friends who are from New York, born and raised in New York.
The
So,
true New Yorker.
Yeah.
True New Yorker. Yeah, we like to hear that.
Yeah. True New Yorker.
To other people, right, we still have to say that we're Dominican. Like,
yeah.
say
Right, when we're here.
Yeah, if you
Our
live here.
ancestral background, yeah.
you have, they have to pinpoint it, but it's like we go over there and we're not from over there.
Yeah.
So like, no, you're from New York.
You're New Yorkers, yeah.
So are you guys
That sounds
comfortable
cool.
with calling you guys New Yorker?
Yes.
Born here.
Born and raised here. Haven't lived anywhere else.
生粋のニューヨーカーたちです。ブロンクスの出身。Right?
The Bronx.
The
So, how long you guys been friends?
Since we were 5 years old. From kindergarten.
1985.
Oh, you had to say the year? Yeah, like our whole lives, really. Yeah.
She was
Sounds
always
cool.
into something new or something different. And that our friendships always stood. We always kept in contact. We would talk to each other about what everybody would do in her life. But she always did something different. She would color her hair. She would listen to rock. You know?
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
you know, it's just different background. And you was into fashion world.
Yeah.
And doing what was that, Blue Mountain? It was a company.
Yeah, I worked with different brands.
And it
throughout-
was really, you know, and I was like, wow, that's my world. Like I was into fashion and she was working it, but it totally went a twist for me. I put fashion into event planning. 'Cause I
Yeah.
was working in a nightclub.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it was like, all right, how do I upgrade working in a nightclub?
Mm.
But kind of what I want to do. So that's how the whole event planning and going to school with you
Yeah.
and where we met, and then learning how to just, you know, working for designers, kind of the same thing I was doing in the nightclub,
Oh, yeah.
promoting, but they would do it, you know, for fashion shows and stuff like that, and that's
Yeah.
how we got into it.
Event planning is like huge. Many
The
kinds.
pandemic
Yeah.
kind of killed it, so that's why I was like, oh, what am I gonna do now? I mean, we even did an event for
Yeah, we did
different
wellness events.
practitioners.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So trying to, you know, because now that everything is holistic and everything, you know.
Yeah.
So
People
how
are
did
more
you
used
like
to the-
go into like a Reiki industry? How did you start it?
Stress.
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 Oh.
Stress. So, yeah, to kind of piggyback what Barbara's sharing, like I find that we were like both very creative people. We've been that way like our entire lives. And so we've always been, I think, very curious about the behind the scenes of things, how things work and that creative process and all that. So so at first I was like studying music and then things kind of unfolded and I just kind of like landed in the fashion industry.
Yeah.
And I was doing like sales and marketing there. And I was really stressed all the time. So I think the combination of like the lifestyle here in New York, you know, some other things, some other kind of like complications, and then like living or working in that industry where it's like fast paced, go, go, go. You know, so many parts, and it's like you got to keep up. I was really stressed out all the time, and that stress started to like really manifest in my body. It was affecting my mental health. It was affecting like just different things, and so I started to think about healing, and I started to think about, you know, how does one heal? And I went back and I started looking at my culture. You know, so we're, as Barbara said, we're Dominican. And so I was looking at Caribbean medicine, like how do we heal? Or how did our people heal? And so I started to look at herbal medicine. I started to look at like how to breathe, just like a simple practice of like breathing, right? And meditating and things like that. And so I started taking meditation classes like right around here in this neighborhood. And I happened to take it with this Japanese healer who was visiting from Japan.
Oh.
And she was here for like the summer. And in those meditation classes, it was like incredible because I had such profound healing. I didn't know what she was doing. I just kind of like followed what she was, you know, how she was guiding us. And then she asked me to work with her like one-on-one. And I did, and so then eventually she told me that she was doing this practice called Reiki. I never heard of it. I had no idea what it was. And so what I did was I went to the bookstore.
Yeah.
And I was like, does anybody know this thing called Reiki? And like, can I find a book? And they're like, yeah, we actually have a book on it. So I took the book home and I read through that whole thing. And I was so fascinated. I was like, energy healing? Is that possible?
Yeah.
But I knew that in those sessions with her, There was so much that I was clearing out of my body, and I felt more balanced, and I felt more relaxed, and I felt more like myself.
Yeah.
And it was incredible. And so it took me a little while, but then I found a teacher who was this couple actually from Costa Rica. And they had been here in New York for a really long time, and they taught here and in Costa Rica. So then I started to realize, oh, there's other healers here that are practicing Reiki, like even though it had its origins in Japan.
Yeah.
And so, you know,
Reiki is from Japan?
yeah.
Japan, also maybe
China.
China influenced, I guess.
Yeah, so it's influenced by a few different things. And so like our original founder, you know, this was back in like the 1920s, he was in Kyoto. And he went and had this enlightening experience on Mount Kurama. And then he developed the system.
Yeah.
And he started, there were other healers in Japan, but it's an influence of 10-day Buddhism with Shintoism. And so it's kind of like pulling from like the native, you know, traditions and also, you know, what came later. And it was just, you know, this amazing practice. And he started to heal all around Japan, you know. And so it survived all these years and eventually made its way here to America.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you started Reiki in 2011?
So I became a practitioner
Right.
in 2011.
So you started before that. And at that time, was it popular, the Reiki healing?
really.
It's like,
No.
you've never seen like
When
the
she told me,
salon
I'm
or-
like, what? I had to Google it. I'm like, what is she talking about now? What is she
It
into
wasn't-
now?
It wasn't that popular. There was some people that knew about it,
Mm-hmm.
but it was very like, if you know, you know.
Right.
Oh,
Like if somebody talked about it coincidentally or
that's-
something. But it wasn't out in the open like that, you know.
Okay.
And so I had to really do a lot of education, like really talk to people about it and be like, hey, give it a chance to see how it helps you. And so, but now people are looking for it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's so different.
So like when was the like a changes to be like a very popular healing?
I would say probably around 2018, I started to see a change where more and more people were seeking it out. Definitely after the pandemic.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can
because-
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people
There
needed
was a
the
lot
healing.
of stress,
Yeah.
you know, and a lot of healing to be done since then, you know.
People started knowing about it. So I guess they had the time. Now they had the time from working from home. They're like, oh, that's their outlet. I think it worked
So
out
you
for-
also work here as a healer with her?
No, I don't. I just help her like
Oh,
do
okay.
talent management or
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That
She
part.
helps me with, you know, like coordinating events and planning events. And
Oh, I see.
yeah,
Great friends.
I've never had Reiki before.
we have to change that.
Yeah, I'm excited for
Both
that.
of you.
But she had
I
Reiki before,
actually
right?
tried
Yeah.
in so many ways of Eastern, how do you say, approach
Yeah.
to my eczema. So like Reiki, we call it Kiko in Japanese, probably. We tried that. I tried that in acupuncture or like, how do you say, like homeopathy thing, like
Yeah.
a little sugar.
Yeah.
But you have Reiki inside.
Yes.
Thing. So homeopathy.
Homeopathy.
Yeah, we call it homeopathic.
Yeah.
Mm.
So those
So for
kinds.
eczema?
Yeah, it was. I have like atopic eczema from like when I was 5 years old. So, but I love.
She's got an
Ara.
amazing remedy for that.
Amazing remedy for
Yeah,
that.
she'll
A lot
have
of
Oh, really?
people
to tell
come
you about
to
it.
Okinawa to treat the eczema, and there's so many healers than mainland Japan in Okinawa because people
Yeah.
mostly, more believe in like spiritual and then something we
Sure.
can't see.
Okinawa is like a
So-
spiritual island too.
But
Yeah, I've
for
heard
the
that.
Reiki-shan, how do you say Reiki artist? How do you call
Oh,
the
we
people
say
Healers.
Reiki practitioners or Reiki healers.
practitioners?
Yeah.
Healer.
It's not. It's a thing, but it's kind of secret to find like who does those kind. So we just word of mouth, introducing, and then we connected the practitioner at that time.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Based on what we know, like there are healers, but like you're saying, it's not out in the open. And it's interesting how now like Westerners are coming back to Japan to teach Japanese people how to do it.
Right?
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
Karate.
Hopefully I'll be one
sumo
of those people. But you know, I mean, people, the organization that I'm connected to, and like my school and my lineage, like we do a lot of research of going back to Japan and speaking to the elders and speaking to all the different people who have been involved for decades to try to preserve it and respect it and honor it, knowing that, hey, we are foreigners who are practicing something that originates from there. And so we try to do everything respectfully, but there's a lot of information that we're trying to record so that people know like where it comes from, who's involved, its origins, and all those things. But yeah, but a lot of Japanese people we've heard have lost touch with it. And so now it's coming back. And there's more and more classes happening to train people.
Like in Japan or like Asian country has many way of like healing or like a therapy, but like after like those things are in America is good at branding all the stuff.
Very true.
And
They're
then
wonderful marketers.
Right.
Yeah.
Capitalism at its
Really
best.
good.
and then it comes back to like the country it used to have. とかさ。
Yeah.
It's crazy, but it happens to many things.
Yeah.
You know, but it can always change back. So you can reclaim it,
Yeah.
rebrand it, and give it back to people. You know, we could go back and forth, but you know, but I think it's important at least to keep it alive.
Yeah.
So that people know it exists, right? And then have more people reclaim it, you know? Because I mean, really, like if I love to study like world cultures, there's always been healing traditions and different like shamanic traditions and such throughout the world. And so when you lose touch with something and somebody comes back and introduces it, then you can explore it from a different perspective and apply it to like a more modern way.
Yeah.
You know, so every part of the world has its own version of it. You know? But there's something really significant, I think, is special about this system because it survives this long and it has spread worldwide now. There's millions of practitioners throughout the world.
Wow.
You know, so there's something to be said about what comes out of Japan.
Yeah. But it's great. You started before it become very popular. So
Yeah. But I'm also thinking about that. Like now, like people are really obsessed here with Japanese culture.
Yeah.
I mean, from the
I'm
music.
proud of being Japanese.
It's like really interesting from the music, the culture, the fashion, the healing
Music too.
systems.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, like there's just this real wave that's happened, I think, in the last like 10 years.
I think the distance.
I didn't know that.
shortened, Too. Like,
Yeah,
now it
for
doesn't even
sure.
seem so far.
Like I can think of so many people who are into Japanese culture in some way or another.
Eat their food or
Yeah.
Is it only Japan or maybe Korean
Korean.
culture is big in the whole
Korean
world,
culture is
so, like,
huge here too. But I find that it's kind of pockets of interest with Korean culture, at least the people that I know and that I talk to. It's like, oh, certain things about the culture, but I feel like with Japanese culture, it's like this very like broad, like big interest.
Japan overall is a thing now.
Yeah,
in
well,
New York.
I was telling you guys before, right, that I know at least 15 people who went to Japan this year
alone.
Wow.
alone. Like that's just people that I can think of. I'm sure there
Before
was
that, you
more.
wouldn't even hear
Wow.
nobody going
Oh.
to Japan.
Well,
Is
people
it
would
bi-
say it was a dream to go to Japan.
It's
right?
because it's cheap now.
Oh.
So it's the time. A lot
To
of
go to
people
Japan.
dreaming to
There's
go to
something
Japan,
about-
but it's too
Yeah.
expensive. It was
Right.
too far.
16
But
hours.
this year, it's good for
Yeah.
People
Travel
overseas
to
to
Japan.
There's something, there's something going on.
Yeah, it's
There's
the
a lot
time.
of
cheaper
people.
now?
For you
Yeah.
guys, it's very cheap. So it's
Yeah.
that time.
Okay,
We were surprised.
We're going.
it's been on my
Yeah.
bucket list for many years.
Yeah.
So.
I
So-
guess now's the best time.
Yeah, many like tourists and many clients from overseas are increasing in Japan because of yen. じゃん。
But I thought like Japanese yen becoming is cheap is not very happy thing for us. But to hear that the Japanese culture or Japanese everything is going to be popular because of Japanese now cheap, but it let people to know about Japan more
Yeah,
internationally.
I think it's nice.
So yeah, it's good and
Good,
bad, but it's
yeah.
good
Yeah.
for the raising awareness kind of thing. Yeah.
Sure. Well, I hope it balances out. The yen coming down
Yeah.
to more
So that we
business
can
happening
have
there.
visit here.
So it hopefully it
Do
evens
you,
it
do you
out.
feel like Japanese restaurant increased in few years in the New York
Oh,
City?
for sure.
Oh.
I mean, like I said, the last 10 years, right?
Yeah. You wouldn't even hear it. There was maybe just one Japanese restaurant, and then now
It's a
Yeah, when I
staple.
was here, it was difficult to find Japanese restaurant. I mean, there is, but it's like a expensive sushi restaurant.
Right. And it
For
probably don't
us, we don't
taste-
want to hate this money for sushi here.
Right.
and they
Something
don't
that you
taste
can-
their good.
and it doesn't taste as good, right?
But
No, I mean,
it's
there's-
changing.
I
yeah.
think there's a restaurant in like every.
Did you look up
a couple
restaurants
in every
now?
neighborhood now?
Not yet, but yeah,
There's
wanna,
a few, there's 3 at least around here.
You mean Japanese food?
Japanese
Whoa.
food.
そうなん
There's
だ
a lot.
Everywhere.
There's a lot in New York.
すごいね。
I feel like we have Japanese food at least once a week.
Like I know, like people like anime とか、Japanese food とか何かある
Music.
music って好きな。
Fashion.
Music is no.
I can't imagine like
No.
what Japanese
Our-
music is popular.
Parents' generations music is popular in overseas.
Really?
昭和の曲は人気だよ。
そうなんだ。
To specific people だけど、
うん。
なんか like Japanese old folk music,
Mm.
like to my parent generation.
Yeah.
It's getting
sometimes
popular.
Getting popular? No, there is always a people who love those genre in overseas, but we just don't know.
そうなんだ。
So they
That's so interesting.
telling me do you know this song?
マジ
Like, oh, I don't know, but it's so famous.
In
and
the
it's so
States, でも
good.
But because you're Japanese, they are like you should know this. You should know this. You know this.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, like they know something we don't know. Sometimes,
Right.
like
There's the
going back to
reintroduction. Like you don't know this, so I gotta show you.
マジそんな感じじゃん。
そうそれがあるんじゃん多分音楽系はね。
なるほどね。
It's not なんか not K-pop popular.
うん。
It's more like
ニ
nerdy
ッチな。
Japanese band. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's
そうなんだ。
ねいいことだ
Do you have like a stereotype of Japanese people?
You mean Japanese American?
Actually, I was gonna ask
Not
that
Japanese
question about
American.
them.
That's so
Japanese
interesting.
Japanese?
Japanese
The only
Japanese.
thing I could really think of is that you guys dress really well.
Oh.
Like that
True, that's
expectation
true.
that you like dress
Right.
really well, and so we don't know how to compete with that. Like we don't know. Like I think a lot of people try to emulate the style, but they're just nowhere close. So yeah, you guys have a reputation for dressing really well, so you have to look fabulous all the time. How about
That's so
American?
true.
Yeah,
how about
that's
American
true.
stereotype?
Yeah, what's up?
There's
I'm
so
curious.
many. So many.
So many.
Oh,
No.
don't tell.
We have many.
There is no American stereotype like Latin American, Asian American, like white American stereotype. Like so many information to us. Like
So how about Latin, since we're Latin American?
Latin America's moms are strict.
Oh, that's a fact. That's not a
And
stereotype.
we speak to them at least 5 times a day.
She does.
Oh.
I don't. I had to stop. Well, only because I'm working, but she expects me to call her at least 5 times.
Oh.
Yeah.
そうなんだ。
Yeah, like
Family bondっ
overprotecting.
て感じ。
Yeah.
So family
Yeah.
is more like important.
Yes.
But that's for Latin people and Italian.
Right.
My understanding.
Right.
My stereotype.
Your stereotype.
Like we're kind of groomed for our family to be the center of our world. You know, it can be a good thing, but also it could feel a little.
Especially when you date, like now she's dating
Self-sacrificing.
someone that's not Hispanic,
Oh,
right?
okay.
And then, so it's
It's
a
not
culture
allowed.
from them. Like they're like, Speak to your
it seems obsessive, you know. It's like, is your mom obsessed with you? Is that okay? Like what?
And then she asks me, and I'm like, yeah, I speak to
Like,
my
that's
mom
normal.
5 times a day. What are you talking about?
How about Japanese moms? Like, what's that relationship? What's that
I
stereotype?
think
It
it's so
depends on the
opposite than the
place.
Latin mom じゃん。
甘やかす親が多い。
No,
Spoil.
Japanese mom can be very strict or either spoil, pamper their kids, but I think they, both mom and dad don't really does physical, affection like hug, kiss.
Oh, I've
no.
heard this.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
Japanese.
They don't.
style.
We don't really say to each other like, "Hi, I love you"
Yeah.
among
yeah, yeah.
family.
Mhm.
That's Japanese style.
Yeah.
To not say that.
Well,
It's not like it's not like we're not allowed to say it, but it's like
It's Western thing.
unnatural to say
Yeah.
it.
Like, I love you.
Why do
Yeah.
you say that? It
see,
looks
and
like-
a Latin American stereotype is that we're too much.
yeah,
Too touchy.
Too much. When we kiss you and we grab your butt and like,
And it's
things like that.
yeah,
Like being playful and, we say I love you
Yeah, yeah.
every time we get off the phone and
yeah.
that sort
Yeah,
of
you
thing.
guys are more like expressive.
We're very
Yeah,
expressive.
expressive, right?
Yeah.
Like
We
you're
even
the
talk with our hands.
We talk with our hands.
Yeah. You guys are most expressive, maybe the culture.
yeah.
But Japan is maybe the opposite,
Yeah.
very opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
We change like personality when we speak in Japanese and English.
Sure.
so
Like we
maybe
use
when you
more
guys
hand.
speak
We
Spanish,
Oh, yeah, we change.
your personality will change.
Oh, yeah.
too.
Yeah. Well, I think we get louder.
Right.
it's Spanish.
Yeah, we're like high energy.
Yeah.
And like when I speak English, I'm pretty chill and like calm, grounded.
Yeah.
And then, I get with other Dominicans and I'm like,
That's the part. The getting out with
very,
others.
very cheerful and festive. Actually, I'm exhausted by the end of it. I'm like, I need a nap. It's just a lot. But it's fun. It's very fun. Like, we love to dance.
Yeah, so in New York, many races like living together in the same
Yes.
place,
I
and
love it.
so you mentioned you guys are Dominican, but you are from New York.
Yeah.
So I want to know the like feelings and like struggles or like anything about like this topic
Living as a
Living
Dominican in
in
US.
in the US.
We didn't know DR. Like, we didn't know Dominican Republic. We only knew here. And the Bronx back in the days was full of drugs. The Bronx was, burned down, buildings, rubbles, crack houses. And so people still have that stereotype of,
Bronx.
you live
Yeah,
in the
like
Bronx?
I have.
You live in the
Like I
Bronx?
also have
I'm like, it's not
stereotype of
abandoned.
Bronx.
There's
No
actually
more.
a movie, the Bronx is Burning,
Oh,
that came out around
because
that
of that.
time about what was going on, the epidemic that was going on at that time, and we grew up throughout that. you
yeah.
know?
And now it's not. It's totally
No,
different.
not at all. There's a beautiful renaissance that's going on
Mm-hmm.
in the Bronx, and where, I think our generation and even a little younger are thinking about like, hey, let's reinvest into our borough
Yeah.
and, be creative. And you have all these entrepreneurs and you have, restaurants and bars and cultural things happening. Because the Bronx is also like full of so much creativity, so much talent,
Yeah.
amazing ideas and artists and whomever, right? Visionaries. And so there's this beautiful movement that's happening there now, where I would say, I don't know, the last few years, there's more and more that's emerging from there. And so, so yeah, we always had this reputation of being rough. And we are, but they say, what is it? Pressure makes diamonds, and so yeah, we lived through some things, especially like our generation, but and older. But there's been some really awesome stuff and awesome people that's come out of there, like us.
すごいね。
Yeah.
Like in Okinawa, the rappers are now like very popular in from Okinawa.
Yeah.
And I saw the TV was recorded at in Bronx, and an Okinawa rapper went there to meet rapper from Bronx. Yeah, I saw like a music culture and connecting to Okinawa at the time, and I thought it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they had b-boys over there, right? Like you guys,
the hip
What do
hop.
you guys call it? We call it b-boy.
Yeah, like
B-boys.
Break dancing, right?
Yeah.
Break dance.
Well, different styles.
Yeah,
But yeah, hip hop was born in the Bronx.
yeah,
And so so there's so much there, and it's been beautiful to watch over the years how hip hop has influenced worldwide.
yeah.
And all these different cultures can appreciate what was created here, and and take it to the next level. It's an evolution of hip hop. And so we grew up like witnessing it begin and start to
Storytelling. It was storytelling.
Good
by
generation.
rhyming,
yeah. And so that was really cool to live through that. And and now it's like everywhere.
Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of Japanese dancers and their like breakdancing competitions and stuff. And I'm like, wow, look at
and
that. Like,
Chinese, like they really
yeah, and
into
then
it.
develop their own style, They bring in with their own flair, and it's like, wow, so impressive.
How they evolved
Yeah.
to that,
Yeah.
So
やっぱ
it's
地元民は地元がプラウドオブって感じだね。
Especially for Okinawan people, we get influenced by U.S. culture like so much than
Because
any
of the
other
military
mainland
base.
Japanese. So hip hop is like a main thing
Yeah,
to listen if if
especially
you're into,
our generation. Yeah.
Yeah.
like foley music, then hip hop is number one.
Well, there's so much,
our
there's so
generation.
much music to
figure.
take in. You have everything that starts from like, late 70s, 80s, 90s, and throughout, so much talent out of New York too. So make sure to listen to New York hip hop. Okay.
Recommend
This
West
might
Coast
be
hip-hop?
controversial.
Yeah.
But it began here, and we just have so many amazing artists, both mainstream and underground. And so spend a lot of time there and take that in.
Honmono desu.
I want to say we're the best, but that's controversial.
Yeah.
So
It
I'm
depends
not
where
going to
you're
say
from.
that, but wink, wink.
Yeah,
develop
but
their
that attitude is like so right because you're from Bronx, so you gotta love everything,
Represent
blah, blah, blah.
Bronx.
Yeah, represent.
Yeah.
And it's a thing here that when you're a New Yorker, we don't say we're New Yorkers to each other. We'll be like, where you from? The Bronx. Where you from? Brooklyn. Where you from? Queens. And you can tell by our accent too. We have different. Like we say the Bronx.
Bronx.
You gotta say the Bronx.
Bro.
Bronx.
You know what I mean?
Yo,
Bro, I'm from Bronx.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So like you have to represent your borough, like where you're actually from. We don't
borough,
say if we're outside of New York City, we'll say we're from New York. And if you know about New York, you'll say, "Oh, where are you really from?" And they'll be like, the Bronx.
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 The bro.
So, but you gotta represent your borough.
The Bronx.
Absolutely.
いいね。
いいね。こんな距離感でもいろんな地区対抗があるみたい。
だからね。
What's the image of the people from Brooklyn?
Oh man, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here for a while.
So like Brooklyn now is not Brooklyn because
Oh.
Brooklyn or
I
the
feel
Brooklyn
the
we
same.
grew
Not
up
the
in.
not the Brooklyn we grew up with.
All right, like Brooklyn now is like all these cultures, all these people that are not from New York,
Oh.
that are come from other states
Yeah.
and live in Brooklyn because they heard about Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So now you go to
Chatham-
Brooklyn and it's not the Brooklyn, It's like
It's
they
not
want to say
Brooklyn
they're New
anymore.
Yorkers. They want to say they're New Yorkers with their flair and the glasses and the style that they want to
Yeah.
bring to. But none of them are from there.
Yeah. So here's the unspoken. Well, I don't know if it's unspoken. You could back me up here. Here's the rule. If you are from somewhere else, you have to be living in New York for at least 10 years and not want to move anywhere else to be called a New Yorker. Right? And
You need like 10 years.
You need 10 years to be officially initiated as a New Yorker, but you cannot want to live anywhere else. You have to stay here in New York. If you leave, then you're not a New Yorker anymore. We take it back.
You left the card.
We take your card back. Like, you don't get that stamp of approval anymore.
We have
That's
like
the
a
rule.
similar things in Okinawa too.
So what's yours?
Okinawa is like one of the, popular place to move. So because we like the weather is nice.
Because it's paradise.
Yeah, it's paradise.
It's paradise.
Looking at the
But many like mainland people from Japan come to Okinawa and start their business, and they buy the mansion or apartment, and it's pretty hard to live in Okinawa as a local now because the housing is
I can imagine that.
it's getting higher.
getting higher. So
Was it
10 years は必要かもね。でも10 years 経ってもうちなんちゅにはなれないよね。なんかの気持ち的には。
No. But New York is like Tokyo, so it's different. Okinawa is like one single small island. Most of us is Okinawan or others.
Yeah.
So, but
Right.
New York is like so many
Jason
races here,
yeah.
so we cannot like put in a group or anything. But Okinawa is like Okinawan or not.
and everybody
Or
else?
not.
Yeah.
So
we
we
don't
never
admit
call
as
people.
Okinawa anymore.
Yeah. I mean, New York has always been known as like we call it the melting pot,
Yeah.
right? It's like the hub of the world because literally like we have so much diversity here in comparison to other,
any other state.
cities and or even major cities in the world. And so,
Is it hard to surrounded by like a lot of races, a lot of people? Do you have like any struggle to get along with
Many.
people in general? Like
what I have a hard time with is I want to know everybody's
Yeah,
language.
like that's the part.
I want to know.
What are we celebrating this today?
Yeah.
Oh, we're
I want to
fasting?
do
Okay.
everything.
Or
You wanna
we're Jewish
try
today?
everything?
Okay.
We're
Jewish
Muslim today.
We're eating
like,
matzo balls. Okay. Like we dive into it.
we're Japanese another day.
Yeah.
No, it's just hard to keep up. It's like we want to know the language, we want to know the cultures, we want to know the holidays. And here in New York, we have so many celebrations because we have so many cultures. So it's like almost like every weekend there's something going on.
Schools are actually incorporated. Before it was always like Christmas or
Thanksgiving.
Rosh Hashanah. That was probably like the only Jewish.
Rosh
But now we have
Hashanah.
Eid Mubarak or like all
which
these
is amazing.
Muslims and we celebrate Chinese New Year. Now we celebrate. I'm like, wow, this is. So yeah, we
really cool.
want to. It doesn't make it hard. I don't think that doesn't make it hard. I think
it makes it
it's
fascinating.
right, like,
Fun.
and it's so easy and so that you grow up from it as a little kid. Like a little Japanese little girl will be friends with a little Indian girl, and they're the best friends ever, and they know each other's culture. So you grow up with that, with everybody being so together. Like,
But I felt like living in New York as like Japanese Asian, I think it's easier compared to other states. Like when I went to Colorado and I was at the mall and waiting for like a toilet and people were staring at me, why Japanese people are here? It was too rare being there as Japanese. Like they've never seen Japanese people みたいな感じだったから But in New York, people don't care. So
you're like just another person. The funnier part is that they probably don't know you're Chinese. you're Chino, El Chino, China. Like there's no,
yeah.
you're Korean or
Yeah.
Japanese or
They can't tell
Vietnamese. They
you're
don't
not
know.
Japanese.
You're Chino. Everyone
Yeah.
is Chino here.
Well, it's interesting because in a lot of places there's Chinatowns, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, throughout the United States, and so yeah, unfortunately, people don't know the difference of Asian culture.
So there's
Yeah.
China or Chino.
yeah, so yeah, you kind of get
Come on, Spanish.
Put all together.
pushed into the same, yeah.
So
the same
you
culture.
can't tell like Japanese, Korean, Chinese.
Now I do.
Well, outside of New York, I
Yeah.
don't, I
Oh,
don't,
no,
I
they
don't
won't
know.
know.
Like I don't know what the Asian diversity is, but here I think many of us can tell.
Now
You
we
can tell.
know
I
more.
can tell by many things, but like the language and
Yeah.
you know
The
features
Koreans,
and
Yeah.
and mannerisms and you know things
But
like
for
that.
example, if you don't know us and then if we don't talk, can you tell we are Japanese?
I think so.
Oh.
Oh.
I think so.
If
Yeah.
we don't talk,
See, Dominicans are very hard to read.
Yeah.
Very hard to read because we are the most diverse Caribbean.
Right.
Oh, Caribbean.
Caribbean people and diverse
Mm.
Latin America.
Yeah.
And so we literally are like the rainbow.
Yeah.
So you can't tell what a Dominican person is.
Yeah.
By appearance.
By appearance, it's very
Yeah.
hard until we speak. Yeah, then you're like, oh, that person's Dominican.
I always said like I know the Barbara is from Bronx, but I don't know like what her language is. You have like a accent, probably from Spanish,
right?
right?
And you hear it?
Yeah, I can tell you have like some accent, but I
Dominican
didn't know it's
American
from
style.
Spanish. Yeah.
Well, it is. My mother's Dominican and my dad is Ecuadorian. So
Ecuador.
South American. So
Oh.
that's where the high cheekbone.
Oh yeah.
And that's only here. I'm Dominican in New York. If I
Yeah.
leave, they're like, "What are you, Indian? Are you Hawaiian?" Nobody really knows.
Yeah,
I could play
you are
a couple
mixed,
of roles
yeah.
in a movie.
Yeah, Dominican appearance so so diverse.
Very diverse.
なんか
My
But you
mother's
guys
white.
cannot even tell Dominican who is Dominican.
Oh no, I think we could tell.
You guys have the Dominican radar.
Yeah, we have Dominican radar
without
for
speaking.
sure. It's just a feeling. Do you feel that way too? Like if you were around and you
Yeah,
like maybe
Japanese or
here, like would
Okinawan.
you be able to pick out other Japanese people?
Yeah.
うん。
Yeah, it's just like a feeling, like a
Yeah.
sensing of like, oh, you're my people.
The way they're
Yeah.
the clothes とかファッションもね。
See what I mean? Everybody dresses amazing. No.
But just like you could feel if somebody's gay.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I know she's
Yeah,
gay. Or
there's
I
like
know
the
he's
gaydar,
gay.
like, yeah. There's
Gay
a
feeling.
ethnicity radar. Like,
Yeah.
you just know your people. You
Yeah.
can feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
でもなんかこの人種のるつぼをめっちゃポジティブに捉えて生きてきてるんだね。
Yeah,
もうそれし、いや、超ポジティブ。
うん
なんかややこしいこんなイベントいっぱいあってでも楽しいみたいな
うん
感じを感じた。
Yeah, I feel the same. Yeah, when I ask about you as a melting pot, like, is it hard or something like that? But you guys, every time,
You accept everything
yeah,
in
in a
positive
positive
way, right?
perspective
Yeah.
only feels like.
I mean, Barbara and I are those type of people, though.
Yeah.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
find the
depends
silver
on the
lining.
character.
Yeah, we're very like optimistic and very kind of positive and yeah, always kind of seeking the good in people.
うん。
You
Or even
know?
in a situation, even
In
in a bad situation,
situations.
it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
God is doing it for a reason.
Yeah.
Like later, it's
Yeah.
good. There's a reason
Yeah.
why the universe made this happen, so that later we'll
Yeah.
find that. We'll find that silver lining.
We do, we do. You know, but I think just again, like just naturally who we are, like we just really like people.
うん。
We like people.
yeah, I
like,
can
we love
tell.
being around people and
Yeah.
talking to them, getting to know them and their background. And these are like just regular conversations for us. Like,
Yeah. Like when I was in the class at FIT, I met people from New York, New Yorkers, but not like many people talk to me. Like a Korean friends or Chinese friends talk to me because we look similar,
Right, they look
probably, yeah. But you were only the one who talked to me. And as a New Yorker, I thought it was pretty cool. And your character and like a friendly さとかめっちゃ you are like a totally different from the image of the New Yorker.
That
It's
we're
for me.
rude or we're
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we can be rude too. You know? Don't mess with us.
Yeah, I know. I get that a lot, and that's how I met you at 5 years old.
Yeah, she can say hi. How are you?
And I did. I was like, oh my god, she's so pretty. Hi. How
友達作るの上手な人。
Yeah,
I got a new friend, Akani.
鹿さん
I
なんだ。
love
そ
that.
う。しかも足に触るわよ。ドミニカンだから。
ドミニカンだから
Yeah, you touch me a lot. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I like that too.
yeah.
But then I don't know that it's such a culture thing that they're not
difference,
here
yeah,
until
yeah.
like I realized that it's like a little bit much, and then I'm like I'm touch a lot, right? Like, I'll tell you, I'm like I'm a hugger, okay?
You know, we have to come with a warning sign. You know,
I'm a hugger.
now I tell people like I'm a hugger. Can I? You know, I'm asking or I'm telling you, or I'm just gonna
'Cause
tell
some
you I'm
people,
hugging.
you know, and then, you know, artistic that you know that they don't like to be touched,
Yeah.
and it's like. They still want to be touched, and it's like, come, and I'll let you touch me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm breaking you, come.
You are good at it. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels non-threatening coming from you. It
Y'all.
just feels like love.
Yeah.
Because it comes from love, like
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah. There's no faking like that to me.
Yeah.
We're warm people.
Can't
You
fake
know,
it.
we just kind of radiate that warmth and that friendliness. You know, everybody wants to talk to her. Me, not always. Sometimes. You know,
But then once I get started, that's it.
and then I get started. You know,
And then I gotta be like, okay.
like she'll bring the person in, and then we keep the conversation going. But she talks to everybody. Like she just literally sparkles wherever she
Yeah.
goes.
本当にそんな感じです。
Special friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that easy to make like American friends when we come to America to study.
うん。
Because like all Asian kind of tend to
Stay
get
together.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So-
true too. Like people of like-mindedness
Yeah.
will stick together. Because it's a comfort thing, you know. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you know, you feel like you won't be rejected from a certain group, right, that you feel you belong to. But I have to say, out of the places I've visited throughout the U.S., like New Yorkers are definitely, yeah, I would say, yeah, we're more open
うん。
to bridge or to like.
Yeah, I feel that too. めっちゃ思う。うん。
Ooh, it's hot.
It's a hard.
Yeah. So you do Reiki and like this one too.
Yeah.
How does it go?
We have to
Is it
end,
part of
we
the
have to end
Reiki?
with some sound healing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
so
you
we
play that?
You want me to play it
Yes.
now?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
That would be nice.
Absolutely. So
Oh, how do you call it again?
So these are called Tibetan sound bowls.
サウンドボール。
Yeah. So
サウン
the
ドボール。
idea
日本語サウンドボールか。
うん。
the idea is that when you play it, the vibration will sync with your body,
うん。
right? And so this one specifically is for grounding.
うん。
So it helps you to ground.
Yeah.
So when your body is listening to the vibrations, it starts to create that same effect in your body. So like, I don't know if you would be able to see, but there's like feet,
うんう
you
ん。
know, at the bottom of the bowl.
Yeah.
So that, you know, lets you know kind of, and then all of like the markings or different prayers and affirmations. These are like specifically made by families who have kept the tradition going for a long time. You know, so they're very special. Yeah. So you want to try it? You want to try it?
Yeah.
All right. So everybody take a deep breath.
doing another universe.
I was not in New York.
Yeah.
So my son, she did an event and she had the sound bath. So I brought my son with me.
Yeah.
And he loves all this stuff, but he really doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
So we the first one was the sound bath, right? And he went in the room. I left. I stood out there.
Yeah.
He comes back like.
You're talking about your son?
My son.
Oh, yeah.
He's 8 years old.
And he's like, Mom, I went to sleep, but I wasn't sleeping.
Exactly.
Yeah. Gone.
Wow.
And he went back again. He was like, can I do that again?
Yeah, he wanted to do it again. He did a whole another 45 minutes of it.
Interesting.
Wow.
So when I was in the hospital, she was my doula. So she was there and she did the Reiki. And so
When you were pregnant?
when I was
When
having,
she was having the baby.
Wow.
We set it up. We did aromatherapy.
Like literally during the
Wow.
giving
yeah,
birth?
she was with me. And it had to cut me open. I had to get cesarean.
Oh, okay.
But she was in the room with me. And talk about it, right? Because you actually like
it's
pursued
incredible.
this,
It's
doing it
incredible.
with babies now, doing Reiki with babies.
Yeah. Nice.
So I mean, we can work with anyone really, but with her, I felt, my gosh, it was like one of the biggest honors of my life. Because I mean, here's my best friend. She's having her babies. We're like all excited, She says, she asked me, she's like, oh, I want you to be with me in the room. Like, I want you to be my doula and, and do our thing. Because, like, we're into the crystals, into the, aromatherapy, the essential oils. And we had a whole plan.
That's pretty cool.
We meditate together, like all these beautiful things. And so I get emotional talking about it because it was so special. So, yeah, we had the room all set up, because she had a vision for how she wanted to bring the baby into the world, so I was giving her Reiki. So Reiki, it's hands-on, it's touch. And so I am channeling energy, right? We call it ki. And so I'm transmitting that to the body. And so your body absorbs that energy and it helps you to cleanse and recharge and balance yourself, right? And so I'm, and it's good for pain relief. It's good for
pain relief.
Wow,
it's
giving
necessary.
birth,
giving birth, right? It helps you to like ground and center. It helps you to, to like calm your nervous system, and has so many benefits. And so I'm like, doing that, and I'm massaging her, and we're talking and doing affirmations, positive affirmations. We're breathing. We're doing all the things, and then things took a turn because. The baby, what we were told is that the baby's heart rate had dropped. And so we were ready for like a natural birth. Yeah. And then things changed and it was like, hey, we have to make sure that the baby is safe. And so things turned, and then it was an emergency cesarean. And it was terrifying. I talk about this a lot because, it's like such a vulnerable experience, right? Like here she is, and she has this mindset of like, hey, this is the way that I want to do it, and now things feel out of control. And the way that it happened so fast, and it was so overwhelming. They're like shoving papers in her face. They're like, sign this, do this, blah blah blah, and all these people are coming at her, and she's like, what is going on, and so then she gets rushed into the operating room, and so to see, like, so it's her mom and I, and we're talking things through, and I'm trying to keep her mom calm because she's like, my gosh, like my daughter, right? Like she wanted to make sure that she was safe. So luckily I was able to go into the room with her, and to witness my best friend going through this and feel like she had no control. And you have to like be at the mercy of other people to keep her safe and to keep the baby safe. And it was like, oh my, like, wow. But thankfully everything went okay. And she was incredible. I tell everybody she is a champ. She got off.
I forgot.
She got off the table.
Like they just
and started walking around after.
Oh my gosh!
The surgery.
I can't believe.
I went like this, like from the operating table. They're like, "You feel your legs?" I'm like, "No." No, I know they're
Suppose
there.
not.
It was wild.
Yeah.
It was wild.
And then the funnier part now is that my son is into crystals, and like he's
our
he
magic
gets
Reiki
upset,
baby.
He gets upset, and he's like, and, you know, and he'll breathe in. Like if he sees I'm get upset, Mom, breathe in through your mouth, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. I'm like,
He's a healer.
He's a healer. Yeah.
He remembers.
He
I'm
remembers.
guessing. I don't know.
Unconsciously, but remember.
Yeah. And then
think
him
so.
being like coming into the sound bath, and he loved it. He still talks about it.
Yeah,
And
kawaii.
he's like that he gets into he calls it sleep because you know that's how him
Yeah.
explaining it.
Yeah.
Right.
But he's into crystals. He has over 250 crystals, and he knows the names of them.
Yaba.
single
She
one.
need
The
into
name
it.
of them, and if he doesn't, he looks it up. And if he meets you, he'll give you a crystal. Like he wants to share
Kawaii.
that love, you know, like he's like, wait, I got something, and he'll go into his little room and he'll look in and he'll specifically pick one that he feels that it goes with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't say nothing to him, I just let him do this, but I observe, and then I tell her, I'm like, where does he get this from?
He remembers. Yeah, that
Can he read like emotion or like
Yes, he
color
picks
of
up
the
on
person?
emotion.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of kids that are artistic,
Yeah.
and he is friends with them. And
Oh,
the parents
okay.
will be like, oh, you know, your son is so sweet. Nobody else plays with them. He's like, yeah, he's very, you know, he understands. Like, I don't know if he knows that they're special. I don't think he knows. He just knows that it's a different plane. It's a different way of playing. And my son is touchy too. And so
Like
that's-
you.
but I see that they know that it's not like
Not threatening.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like they allow it
overwhelming.
from him,
Yeah.
knowing that that's something they don't like from nobody.
Oh.
And I see that, and I'm like, oh my God, he does have that knack.
Like sounds similar to my husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does like same thing. Like not the same thing, but he can see like how people feel,
Always.
and then he always take care of the people, like of people who is like weak or not strong. That's
Yeah.
How
so he
he
has
is.
like we call it like an energetic sensitivity,
yeah,
you know,
Like
or
that.
being empathic.
yeah, empathic.
Yeah. So like we can sense other people's, and people do it different ways, but sometimes you can sense people's thoughts or feelings, or you can sense changes in their body or what their health is like,
Yeah,
or if there's something, you know, something off balance or, yeah, but it's like, it's an interesting thing because you could be in a conversation, and if you like slightly change something, we're like,
Right.
like, you okay?
Thirsty? You
And you're like, wait a minute, I didn't even. It's like, I
They're so
just had that
sensitive.
thought, you know?
sensitive.
But you feel it.
But you feel, yeah, it's something that you feel.
なんとかめっちゃセンシティブな。
Highly sensitive person.
Highly
Yeah,
sensitive person.
HSP. Yeah, highly
HSP.
sensitive person. That's you? Yeah.
I get too tired of it, right?
Yeah, it could feel overwhelming,
Yeah.
you know. That's why you need Reiki.
And you learn how to block it. You have to,
Yeah.
right? You have to learn how to block that.
You have to learn. Yeah, there's a lot of tools that you can learn to be able to manage it. Yeah, but you have to be able to like kind of turn it off. You know.
But you know, when we call a ki, in Japanese we call ki the same thing.
Well, that's where I
Yeah,
got it
right?
from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you call it,
At least that's what I was taught.
どっちが
but you call it more of like a ki,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, life force.
We call
Yeah.
it ki.
We just shorter version of ki.
Ki.
Anyways, so in Okinawan people or like who likes to into like spiritual things is like how to write a Chinese character of ki
な米
is different.
Yeah.
Like
Kanji is different.
standard Japanese, I don't know it's true or not, but after the World War II, maybe the U.S. government or GHQ changed how to write the ki. But old version means by more energy,
Yeah.
ki.
Yeah.
But right now, it's more like a plane.
Modified to like not ki.
You know, not really original
Interesting,
ki, but so they change how to write Chinese character, and then meaning also change it to like not really important thing anymore. But people knows it. Try to use old version of key. So when we texting each other, I can see, oh, you're the one using this key.
So
you like the
spiritual.
spiritual thing,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
We
And
can
you
tell.
believing like something, you know, invisible or like some energy like around the people,
Yeah.
like you know.
There are many people who like those things in Okinawa, like power とか energy とか
Well, that's good to hear.
the key とか
I'm sure in the resorts they have those things, right?
Yeah.
Like that they have
Hawaii.
retreat.
like spas and
Yeah, but there is so many healer in Japan. I know in Okinawa, I think
yeah.
people are more accepting
Yeah.
about
For sure.
what you do.
This
This is a sign.
Absolutely.
We need to go.
Well,
be the ultimate.
It's interesting. Would you say that the people of Okinawa are more connected to nature?
Yes.
Because there's something about
We
for
worship
me, like you
nature.
worship nature. So if you're still connected to nature, the elements, the land, you're really in touch with the spirit of things. And so another way to say like energy is to say spirit. You know, just like like you and I being spirits, and a plant being a spirit, and the water is a spirit, and that we are nature. And sometimes I think people lose themselves when they start to see themselves apart from nature. And that happens a lot when you live in a city.
in the city.
When you're not connected to the trees and to the ocean or the waters and the plants and whatever, you know. And I think that now more than ever, we're realizing like we have to get back to nature. We have to go back to like respecting the land and having a relationship with nature again. So that's why New Yorkers, like as much as we love living here, we know we also like need to leave sometimes.
Yeah, and it's
You know.
just the other
Do
day.
you guys
I had
feel like that way? Like you are born and raised in New York, and then you sometimes feel you want to go to like nature.
I have to.
Oh, we
It's
have
You
like
have
I
to.
need to.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
I
okay.
just the other day, I went to my father's house. He lives upstate.
Yeah.
And I like as soon as I got to his house, took off my shoes and went on the grass.
Mm.
And it I was like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just
But you
I
were
was like
relaxed.
I was like, oh,
Grounding.
like, like yes, I needed grip. And I'm like this with the grass. I don't, I don't
We do
study
it
that,
at
but I know that it feels
Do it
good.
at the beach. Yeah.
Oh, sand, the water. being
Yeah,
around
water.
I live by the water. I live by a beach.
Oh,
So
yeah.
She lives in a beautiful
I
place.
love to be around water. Don't get in the water. But I like to be around the water. I'm air, not water.
Okinawa と一緒し。
Yeah. There's something. So you would say back home, like you still have that kind of relationship and respect for the earth and everything. And
We spiritual island って言っていいのか
沖縄
な？沖縄
いいんじゃん。
だよね。We have like many spots protected by government too.
that's
Like,
important.
People are not allowed to go in there because there's a god there みたいな。
Power spot.
Yeah, power spots, yeah.
What's
So-
it called?
ウガンジュ
In Okinawa, Uganju, but like a power spot.
Power spot.
Power
It's
spot.
English, but I think English, Japanese, I think. Power spot.
We have like how we have what we call vortexes, like Sedona, let's say, right? And it's like a vortex of energy, and you get healing from that spot. But I learned that in Shintoism, the different gods and goddesses or the nature deities were called
Yeah.
kamis.
Yeah,
At
神
least that's the English.
神様 yeah.
Yeah?
God.
We even say like there is a god in rice.
In a grain of rice.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Everything is a living being.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
everything has a spirit.
Yeah.
So like the kanji, I want to show you guys the kanji of Reiki if you haven't seen it. Because a part of it, like the key part, it said that
Same
that
key.
it was rice
Yeah.
cooking
yeah.
rice
Right. Yeah,
cooking
she was
rice,
talking
right?
about
the Chinese
same key.
character. It has changed.
It has
it's
changed,
not standard.
but it was the rice cooking,
Yeah.
right? And so the change of the physical matter, and the steam, the evaporating water, like that change of alchemy from one thing to another. That's life force too, right? So like life force can have all these different expressions, right? It could be air, it could be water, it could be earth, it could be fire. And so the boiling pot of rice, that it represents all the elements and how it changes from one form to the other, right? And I was like, oh, mind blown. I'm like, this is brilliant.
I want to know how you feel about Okinawa.
Okay.
After we
learning
meet
some
up.
things,
This is
Yeah.
the sign. We just said,
So,
we just told her. I was like,
yeah.
this is a sign. We're going over there.
we're going. We're gonna figure it out.
I think
Yeah.
you will love Okinawa. I mean, it's totally different
I
place.
think so too.
It's like the Caribbean of the Asians.
That's what I was gonna say. It
That's
feels
how-
like the
that's how I'm
Caribbean.
Oh
thinking
yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Yeah, you know how people come, like go to the Caribbean to vacation
Yeah.
from here.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Look
cool
at the
that.
country through her Instagram.
代表 Okinawa 代
Just
表
her describing your pictures convinced me, and I was like, I'm going. That's it.
It's good. It's amazing. Yeah, I was like, they like in another world.
I have a fun question.
Yeah.
What would be the top 3 things in Okinawa that we would have to do, and then we'll answer it New York version.
Oh, 3 things.
3 things.
Yeah.
Swim in the ocean.
Oh.
Snorkeling, diving. じゃない?
Snorkeling. Yeah, I can recommend.
We have like beautiful corals. Like
Yeah, one of the most
beautiful
coral reef.
place. And we are そうだよね。何で一番とかある？
何海？
沖縄の海。なんかアジアで一番綺麗な海とかさ。
It's controversial, but it's
Yeah.
alright.
Ocean sea corals とあと食べ物 food. Okinawan food. Okinawan food is influenced by Japan and China and America. So we have like a mixed culture.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah. We also have like taco rice.
Taco rice.
What is this?
Taco rice is like tacos but with rice. But it's not wrapped. It's just rice and
rice bowl.
rice,
Yeah.
pork meat, and lettuce, cheese, and tomato.
In a bowl.
In a bowl.
It's not like the little taco.
No, it's like rice with rice.
That sounds amazing.
It's like one of the most popular food in Okinawa.
Yeah.
try
It's
that.
very
Taco
huge of
rice.
food,
Ocean.
but
Yeah.
Ocean.
Okinawa soba.
Try taco bowl.
Rice taco.
And
Wait, taco rice, you said.
Taco rice.
Taco rice.
Taco rice.
Taco rice.
All right, so number 3.
Number 3. Drink. We have many
Beer or
places.
sake or
Awamori.
Do you guys?
local.
We have like Okinawan sake,
Yeah, local sake.
local sake.
Oh, you have local sake.
And we also have like a snake sake too.
Snake?
Your
It's called habushu. Habushu is like a
The snake
strong
into
poison snake.
No way.
But when we make alcohol, we exclude the poison. And then we
Okay.
put the snake in awamori.
Yeah.
It's like an energy なんていうの?
It said like it gives you more like energy or like
Okay, so it has like
it's more like
properties.
a herb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they put
okay.
herb and snake
Sure.
sometimes, so it's more
It
like
tastes really good.
yeah.
Like here they do
So-
that with the scorpion.
Oh, yeah.
the
kind of
scorpion.
stuff.
But it doesn't have like I don't think it has any like properties like to help.
Well, we don't know
Or
that.
that we may not know that. But that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's alcohol, so you don't have to drink for health. But if you want to drink,
But at least if
it
you're
will
drinking,
be
it has some health
yeah,
benefits.
it will be better decision
cool.
than whiskey, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Habushu.
have that
Habushu.
snake.
It's drinking with a purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. Yeah. That's
そうだ
really
ね
good.
Yeah, drinks.
And then people, generally speaking, Okinawa people are nice. They are, and they are slow.
I hear with
How
that.
they talk?
I can go with slow.
People,
We're
like-
too fast here.
Yeah, it's like people in Hawaii. Yeah,
Yes.
I think it's similar. じゃない
I'm so excited to go.
I know, right?
It's gonna be
I
a
think
great trip.
I've been looking at
It's
it.
easy と思う It's easy to come to Okinawa. I mean, it's easy to enjoy because we have many American people already, and then some restaurant can speak English とか they have like English menu, and we get used to, be with American people. So I think it's nice と
Now
思
I'm
うけ
gonna
ど
do my homework. I'm gonna do a whole report
Yeah.
on Okinawa.
Okinawa,
and I'll get,
yeah.
I'll get
But
back
you
to
guys
guys
want to
what I
go to
learned, what else I
Tokyo
learned.
too, right? Tokyo とか
Sure.
Osaka, right?
And I want to go to Kyoto. So
Yeah,
because,
Kyoto,
you know,
yeah.
our Reiki origins
Yeah.
are from there.
Mm.
Tokyo's like coming to New York, right? Like
Yeah.
they're here
Yeah, I
now.
think
Like,
same.
So
such a
similar.
Huge city, yeah. But it's really, really beautiful.
I mean, I guess
too.
to
So
see
it's
the
such a
light.
different type
Yeah.
of, you know,
Yeah, you gotta
All
see
of the
it.
lights
all the lights. Yeah.
for you.
Oh, top three.
Yeah.
Top
Do
3.
you want to pick one? Then I'll pick one.
Let me see. I was thinking they had to go to Coney Island. Like I feel like if you
Wow,
come
that's
to,
a classic.
like you gotta go to
Yeah.
Coney
Coney
Island.
Island.
Actually, Friday they have the mermaid parade
Oh, when?
Mermaid.
The mermaid
Oh.
parade.
in
Parade.
Coney
It's a
Island.
tradition in Coney Island. So
That's
Coney
what
Island is in Brooklyn,
Brooklyn.
and it has
I think I've been there. But it was
So,
far.
right? Like that's a spot that
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
For
both
date.
a beach and then also it's an amusement park
Mm.
and a boardwalk, and so that's like a native New Yorker classic.
Mm.
Damn, and you have to have the hot
go,
dog.
and you gotta have the hot dog, and you gotta have
Nathan?
like a beer on the boardwalk
And if you
or
like
a
clams,
cocktail.
some people go for the clams.
Yeah, people go
You
for the
and Timmy
seafood.
Tan.
Yeah, but it's super fun, and it's like people from all over New York, and
Yeah.
it's just a good time. They have fireworks at night.
Mm.
It's just a good old time.
Yeah.
You can spend the whole day there. So
Sounds fun.
especially now in the summer. It's like
Yeah.
everybody's just kind of hanging out, and also they it's like partying all the time. They have people dancing on the boardwalk. It's really awesome.
Sounds fun.
It is fun.
The
Second.
Coney Island.
Second.
Second.
Coney Island.
Oh, so we're going classic, huh?
You could go.
Yeah, I think another classic one that you get a lot of like props for is if you walk the George Washington Bridge.
George
Or the
Washington
Brooklyn
Bridge.
Bridge.
Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah,
Right.
that's like you're hardcore, like that's awesome.
We gotta
Very
take
impressive.
picture.
Yes.
Yeah, and like take pictures.
Yeah.
And
The Brooklyn Bridge is nicer because it has like the Manhattan.
I mean,
Downtown
yeah,
Manhattan.
you get like a different view, but yeah, to cross like the rivers, I think that's really exciting.
Brooklyn
You know?
Bridge.
And it's accessible. You could do that year round.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. How about a third? Food.
Yeah,
I
food.
think if you really want to have a New York experience, you got to do like a food tour.
Food tour.
Yeah,
You could
food
do your
tour.
And a
own.
bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh, you got yeah. Okay, yeah. So a New York classic is a but you have to say it correctly.
Right?
It's a bacon, egg, and cheese.
What's that?
Bacon, egg, and
Bacon,
cheese.
egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon and cheese.
Bacon, egg,
Yeah.
and cheese.
So you go to what we call a bodega, and a bodega is like a
Bodega.
it's just like a convenience store, right? And every neighborhood has many. There's one on like at every corner, and you order bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon,
And
egg,
then you,
word.
and
Bacon,
then
egg, and cheese.
it's one
Bacon,
word.
egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon and cheese.
And you put like salt, pepper, ketchup.
Salt and ketchup.
Toasted on the road.
Toasted.
Salt, pepper, ketchup.
Toast and ketchup.
Salt,
Salt,
Salt and pepper
salt,
and
pepper,
ketchup.
ketchup.
No and.
Salt, pepper,
No
ketchup.
and.
No and.
Salt, pepper, ketchup.
Salt, pepper, ketchup.
Salt, pepper, ketchup. Salt.
Salt, pepper, ketchup.
Nice.
Salt, pepper, ketchup.
And if you really
pepper,
want to
ketchup.
take it up a notch, a coffee Coffee. Not a
From New
coffee.
York.
A coffee.
Coffee.
Light and sweet.
Light and sweet.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee.
What is coffee?
You know, like coffee, like
Yeah,
they're drinking
Okay,
coffee,
okay.
like caffeine. But you know, in
Coffee.
New York we say coffee,
Coffee. Can I get a coffee?
Yeah. light and sweet.
Like,
It's
Light
gotta be
and
light and
sweet.
sweet.
Light and sweet.
Light and
Yeah,
sweet.
so there's gonna be
Light
lots of milk, very light,
Light.
with milk, and very sweet with sugar. You know,
light and
so you
sweet.
gotta
Light
get
and
a
sweet.
coffee, light and sweet.
Coffee.
Can I get
light
a
and sweet.
coffee?
Bacon and cheese.
light
And then
and
so that's breakfast.
So many types.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Salt,
Bacon, egg, and
pepper,
cheese. Salt, pepper, ketchup.
salt, pepper, ketchup.
Coffee, light and sweet.
Coffee, light and sweet.
Yeah, that's for breakfast, and then for lunch, you do the next one. What you said?
the chopped cheese.
Yes.
Chopped cheese.
So you want to explain the chopped
See,
cheese?
the chopped cheese is chicken chopped
Chicken chopped.
and then
Or
put
beef.
cheese or beef.
Yeah.
And then they just put it in a roll
We
in a
saw.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, so just the
You
meat.
notice how she says sandwich? That's very New York.
Sandwich.
Sandwich. Not a sandwich.
Right. I
It's
don't
a
know.
sandwich.
Sandwich.
So
That's where the Spanish.
That's where the
comes-
Spanish-
that's
a
the
sandwich.
Spanish. Sandwich. Yeah.
So yeah,
wow, I
so
didn't
you
know
get the chopped cheese.
chopped cheese.
Chopped
and-
Chopped
cheese,
cheese.
That's for
Sandwich.
lunch.
That's
Or
what-
dinner.
That's it. Chopped cheese
Chopped
with
cheese. Chopped
not
cheese.
not coffee. Just
No,
chopped cheese.
Coffee's
that's
only
where
in the
you-
morning.
No, the coffee's for the morning. Yeah.
Oh, so chopped cheese is for
Lunch.
lunch. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be like J-Lo with the orange drink that everybody was like, what is she talking about? The orange drink. She was trying to say that, oh, you know, I remember when I was in the Bronx and I used to have chopped cheese with orange drink. And everybody was like, who?
Orange.
Orange drink.
Orange juice.
I mean, that's well, we don't want to drop names because, you know, it's a podcast and we don't.
okay.
right?
Okay.
But, you know, there's some
people.
fun drinks that we like here that are flavored drinks.
Oh,
But we're not going to drop names because,
okay.
Okay.
yeah,
So later.
later. Yeah, I'll tell you later what to order with your chopped cheese. So, yeah, New York City classics.
Yay.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna act like a New Yorker, I can try that in the breakfast. Going to the
Can you
and-
say like a
Okay, so we're gonna practice one more time, right? So for breakfast, you're gonna go to the bodega,
bodega.
bodega?
right? And you're gonna order bacon and cheese.
Bacon and cheese.
Bacon
Yeah.
and cheese.
Once you
pepper
say it
ketchup.
like that, they know exactly
They
what
know
you're
bacon and
saying. They
cheese.
know
Bacon
you can
and
say
cheese.
it with an accent, everything.
Yeah,
They will know.
They will know exactly
bacon
what
and
you
cheese.
mean. Bacon and cheese.
Bacon and cheese.
Bacon
Right.
and cheese.
Salt, pepper, ketchup.
With
Salt,
pepper
pepper
ketchup. With
Toasted on a roll.
Yeah,
toasted.
toasted on a roll. Yeah,
待って増やさないで
yeah. If you want to be extra, yeah,
With
yeah.
the
Wait.
coffee.
With the coffee.
Light
Light
and
and
sweet.
When you gonna say toasted after the salt and ketchup?
Well, at that point they ask you want to toasted? You want
Okay.
it? What do you want it on? And you say you can say
roll.
roll,
Toasted.
you can say hero, you can
Hero's
say
the long
toast. Right. So there's different breads that you can get it on, but they usually yell it out. You want it toasted? You know?
やっぱyell
Back.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
You need
Yeah,
to
but,
yell
you know.
Yeah.
for sure.
You got because the thing is that New Yorkers we speak very fast
Yeah.
because you know the New York minute
Yeah.
is a
It's a real
thing.
thing.
We get
うちの
we
タイ
get
ムの
very
反対
impatient. Like if you speak slow or if you're like taking too long, we're like, all right, hurry up, like
We're
go
trying
go.
to finish
You know?
it.
Yeah. So or you get cut off, you know, and so you have to talk really fast, especially at the bodega because they're they're busy. It's like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Like, bacon and cheese. You know.
Oh, wait, I experienced exactly the same
During
in
the
this
day.
morning because she was preparing like with her makeup. So
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna go some like small store, random store to order sandwich, but
Sandwich.
yeah, sandwich.
Ooh,
Yeah. So I went there.
Sandwich. Yes.
So I went there, but I was so lost. Like there's so many menu on,
There's a
and
lot
then
of
people
options, yeah.
keep coming and keep
Yeah.
ordering. Like
Yeah.
And
Because
you too slow.
everybody,
You're
It was like
you're
a
still thinking,
competition.
All right, let me get.
everybody has their favorite bodega that they go to, you
Yeah.
know, and they're loyal to that bodega because it's
Oh,
like, oh, they
okay.
know how to
They
make
know
my
how to
stuff.
make that one.
Oh yeah.
You know, and so you don't go to another one, you go to the one you really like.
that's so
そういう
interesting.
のがあるんだ。
ね。
うーん。
Bacon and
But it's
cheese.
quick. Be quick. Yeah.
Bacon and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. That's like I'll order that in the morning.
Yes, you gotta have it. And send us pictures.
Yeah. We're having our first bacon, egg, and cheese.
Love it.
めっちゃいい。
It's gonna be funny. It's not the bacon, egg, and cheese. I could show older after, you know.
Yeah.
It's always a risk, like when we order some food and I don't even know like what kind of food is coming to me. If you know, I say it wrong, but they say like, okay, and then make it.
They prepare
yeah.
different things, right?
Sometimes it happens in the
Yeah.
States because I talk so slow and like I can get confused. So
Sure.
they're just making it. So what is
And-
this?
and
But
And you
like,
get what you get.
yeah. So,
And then that's the thing, like here, like nobody wants to like
Send it
say,
back.
yeah, you don't want to like send it back or tell them they made a mistake because
Yeah.
then people get
Like,
mad.
I eat it.
Mhm.
So you're like, okay, I'll just
Or tell
take
a friend,
it.
like,
you
you
know?
gonna eat this or
Yeah, or we
Yeah.
trade. Like, oh, I'll take yours, you take mine, you know. But yeah, you don't want to make them mad. People making your food.
Yeah.
you
I
know?
get what I get.
You get what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Good
get cursed
lesson.
out.
修行です、修行。
ね、マジでそう。
Yeah.
Okay. じゃあ、なんか、do you have anything to like promote or tell the world?
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, in New York.
I do work with people around the world. I'm so happy to be able to say that. Because especially because like it's New York and I get to work with so many people. They end up either moving to different places
Yeah.
or they're here temporarily and they go back home or whatever the case is. So yeah, so I have this ability to work with people anywhere. So yeah, as a healer and a guide. So yeah, so personally, like yes, I can, you know, I'm happy to work with anyone who's looking to create more balance in their lives, looking to de-stress and heal. And Upsole is you know, this beautiful healing sanctuary in the middle of New York City. So if you come visit here, we can take care of you too.
Yeah, I like your studio.
ね
Thank you so
Yeah.
か
much.
わいい。Good
Feel
vibes.
comfortable, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
You feel that?
Yeah.
The peacefulness.
Yeah.
The key.
The key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Good
already
key.
feel
It's
good.
very
Your
very
key.
Reiki charged
Yeah.
here. So yeah. I'm glad you guys got to experience it.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
No, thank you for
so much.
having us
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, thank you for having us here.
うん
Yeah.
Nice.
So we will see you in Okinawa
We'll see
next
you in
time.
Okinawa. Right. We'll just
And
keep
in New
taking
York.
turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll make it happen.
やろうやろう。
Yeah. And thanks for everybody to everybody listening.
でん
Oh, should we end with
Yeah.
with another
Yeah, let's do that.
meditation?
And
Take a deep breath.
that's all, folks.
So that's all for today.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, it's so good.